sorry about that. I just will talk about the faceless men with you real quick while I switch the games up a little bit here. We went a little bit more and played in a long time, but we'll see how it goes while we talk a little bit about what's going on today. Goodbye to everyone. I didn't want it. It's the way it just cut off and stuff is just terrible. So I'm sorry that it cut off like that. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't have cut off like that. But you can't. This technology nowadays, you don't know what's going on and stuff like that. But yeah, so what I basically was saying in my other video, and what I'm saying again here, real quick, is that the faceless men, their whole situation, everything that they're about, and everything that they're going to do, it really is just so that they can take over and fight the dragons. That they are there for the death of dragons. That's their whole situation, the whole plight. When it's all said and done and everything else, it'll just be about them, just about them taking care of the dragons and stuff. In the end, that's how it's going to do. That's how everything. That's their whole plot line. I think that they just use the Arya plot just to show what they're about and their capabilities, but the overall story is to the death of the dragons. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to help take out these dragons. These dragons aren't surviving. I know people may think, oh, some of these dragons are going to make it for a while and they're going to be there, yada, yada, yada. No, that's not happening whatsoever. The dragons are not surviving at all. You know what I mean? It's not happening. The dragons are definitely going out. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it's going down. It's going down quick with the dragons too. I don't know if there'll be 3 dragons or so by the time they get to the chance to fight by the time they get the chance to fight the White Walkers or anything like that. There may only be 1 dragon left by then. You know what I mean? And that may be Jon Snow's dragon, the black dragon. I think it would have to be over there. You know what I mean? What up, Brett? I'm glad you made it back. What up, Dina Simmons? Glad you made it back. Sorry that it cut off like that on you. But technology, that's just what happens sometimes. There's nothing I could do about that. You know what I mean? But I'm happy that y'all made it back and enjoying talking Game of Thrones while now we're looking at the Witcher 3 and talking some Game of Thrones. And this is easy for me to do because I don't mind playing video games. I love talking Game of Thrones, so it's perfect for me. If y'all like it, this works out even better. This would be the greatest thing ever. I could always just play games, especially if I don't have to just play the game to beat it, and y'all just don't care if I'm just bullshitting around in the game and just fucking around. Because I don't want to have to play them really seriously and show you skills, my serious skill set. You know what I mean? Only if I really had to. You know what I mean? But enough just to take people out and stuff. What? Are you crazy? Drowners. Drowners. Chopped in half. I think Drago might survive. My name is pronounced Deanna. Deanna? Alright, Deanna. Deanne? Or Deanna. I think it's Deanna, right? Deanna? The A, you hear the A, right? I like talking Game of Thrones too. You know what I mean? And I could talk Game of Thrones all the time. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you like it. I like it too. We got 10 people have found their way back to us. So that's good that we're not alone out here talking Game of Thrones and stuff while we are watching The Witcher 3, which I think was one of Wait, Tony Vasca killed it in the draft today. Did you kill it in the draft today? That's what's up, man. I think I drafted a very good team today myself. I think that I don't know that everyone in the league really drafted a good team. So difficult season in my league to win. I have no doubt that I will win, but I think it's going to be a lot harder. I tell you, I was impressed by the guys that drafted with me today. I was very impressed. They seemed, I think someone took Eli Manning like the 3rd round, which I don't know why they would do that, but besides that move, I think everyone made really strong picks, and I think it's going to be a difficult league to win. And I think it's going to be a lot of good bragging rights to win this league. So I think it's going to be a good thing. So Game of Thrones, Faceless Men. Did y'all like the Faceless Men's plot line, the whole storyline, the way it was presented in the show compared to the way it's shown in the books? Do you like that? Alright, wait a second here. Now, this dude wants to talk. Before I go back to Game of Thrones, he wants to talk about Josh Gordon. Listen, I drafted Josh Gordon. And let me tell you something. If Josh Gordon, when he comes back, Josh Gordon's the best receiver in the NFL. Period. Better than everybody. And if he comes back, and if you've seen him in the preseason, you see this man ain't missed a step. He ain't missed nothing. He's ready to go. Watch when you see Josh Gordon come back, and I have that #1 receiver under my belt at week 4, ready to go. It's going down. I love my team. I'm all about it. I can't wait to play people and go through them. I'm going through everybody. Going through them all. Every one of them. Yeah, I heard that the latest, the Windsor winner, Neil Smith asked, have I heard of the latest Windsor winner release date? Yep, I heard that something like March or something like that. It's supposed to be the release date for them or something like that. You know, that's kind of late if it is next year. I really thought he'd get it out before the end of this year. They only get it out till March of next year. That's terrible. I mean, really. I mean, Jesus, he could have really got that out. Oh, give him the $100. I mean, like I ain't got the dough. You know what I mean? I really didn't think it was a situation like that. I didn't think it would be. I thought that he would definitely get this thing out earlier. That's terrible. That to me that he is really coming out all that time from now. I really thought it would be out Christmas this year or somewhere around there. You know, it's going to be out a couple of months before the season starts. That's not good whatsoever. I don't like that at all. Jaqen H'ghar's true mission is, as I said, that he is there to kill the dragons. Amber Chipman asked, what game is this? Is this the last Witcher game? Yes, this is the last Witcher game, Witcher 3. And hi, Amber. How are you? I'm glad that you are here with me. I appreciate it. I will not be playing much longer because my battery's about to die on my controller, and I don't want to plug it in at all and stuff like that. But I am happy that y'all have watched this and enjoyed to watch this, because if it's going to go down like that, I'll definitely do a couple. Now, this is not a new format that I'm going to do all the time or everything like that. It won't be like that. You know, once in a while I'll jump on and play and talk Game of Thrones with you. But, you know, obviously it's going to be what it normally has been on my channel and stuff. This is just something new that maybe I thought maybe people would enjoy, to watch a video game instead of watching the chat room. Seeing me stand there, look at the camera, and watch something moving while I'm talking about Game of Thrones. You know, the whole thing about the horn in the books and stuff like that is that, you know, Sam found the horn. They have a horn there that they never showed before and stuff like that. They showed it the one time, and then they never showed it again. And I would think that they would bring that horn back into play. That horn is nothing compared to the way Dragonbinder is described in the books. The Dragonbinder in the books is huge. It's like 8-10 feet tall. It's a big, huge horn. You know, it'd take like 5-6 men to carry it and stuff. And supposedly when you blow into it, you know, you're able to, it burns, that sets you on fire from the inside. You know what I mean? And that sounds like, to me, it sounds like, you know, kind of like a Azor Ahai situation when he killed his wife, and the fire was felt from within, from the inside. You know what I mean? You hear when Azor Ahai would stab people with the sword, that it would make their blood boil on the inside before. So that's what it sounds like to me when I hear that dragon behind the horn. I think of Azor Ahai, I think of Lightbringer, situations like that, because that's basically what that horn is doing. It's without stabbing you. Yeah, thanks, Brett. I'll keep on playing as long as you like to watch it. I don't mind playing at all. I don't mind. I should probably go do something instead of just running around the countryside. If there's no, I don't understand how there's nobody out here to attack me. Any other time you come out here, there's 1,000 people out here to attack you. Now all of a sudden I want to run around. There's not one thing out here, nothing even remotely close to do anything. And it's the nighttime. You would think that something would be ready to come there. 11 p.m. at night. Jesus. There ain't nothing. I'm about to call Roach up and just get Roach and just start galloping around. As soon as I do that and I call Roach, then there'll be a pack of wolves or something will come out. I don't have to jump right off. Oh, what's this fight? If it was Grand Theft Auto, I would just take people off because that's just the way it goes down, you know. Anyone think the wall is coming down? I think the wall is definitely coming down. I thought it would have came down this season, but you know, at the end of the season. But I think it comes down at the end of this season, without a doubt. I think that it's going to be a situation where John and Danny get married, and right at the end of the marriage, after the celebration, the wall will fall, and that will be like their thing for their wedding, that the wall's falling. And that will just show them that everything is not all good. Because I think it's good. They're going to try to make it seem like, oh, yay, we conquered Cersei, we did that, so everything is good now, you know what I mean? And I think that that's what they're going to figure out right after they conquer Cersei and get everything done, that they're going to then go over to the wall, and then the wall will come down at that particular time, and then that would be it. Nigel Smith didn't think Dolph Lundgren was the right choice. My chip Clancy Brown is better. Well, you know, that's for the recasting Game of Thrones thing. I recasted Robert Baratheon as Dolph Lundgren. And I said in that video when I did it that I was not taking acting skill into account. Because I really don't think that you need to be a great actor to play that role. I don't. And I think that when you look at that role and what that role was supposed to be, or what that role is, that is just a role of someone who should not be king, who turned out to be king, right? And I think that he could play that role very well, of someone who shouldn't be king. You know what I mean? And now is king. I think he could do that very well, very easily too. You know what I mean? Because you just need some big meathead up there who shouldn't have been king that turned out to become king. And I think he would have been perfect for it. He could play that meathead role very well. And that's why I recasted him. I'm not saying that your pick isn't good. It's a very good pick, but I don't think that my pick was the wrong pick in that situation. I thought it was a decent pick. And I think that, you know, you just have, when you're doing Robert Baratheon, I think you have to have more, you know, than Mark Addy. You need someone with more of a build. Someone that looks like they can kick some ass. That guy couldn't kick no ass. Robert's Warhammer is supposed to be so heavy that Ned Stark couldn't even lift this thing. And you know what I mean? This guy, Ned Stark, was taller than him in the show. It just doesn't fit. What do I think Arian Waters is up to? I have a video on that whole situation, so I will not give the video away on that situation, but you should definitely watch that video that I have on that one right there. I definitely have a good video on that, so definitely watch that. That's a good one. But you know, Robert should have been shown as, look at this guy right here, the Witcher, right? You look at this dude, he looks like he can kick some ass. You know what I mean? Robert Baratheon just didn't look the part. And the guy who played him's good actor, fine actor, but to me, he just didn't look the part that he could whoop some ass. I just didn't see it, and that was the problem with it. But all right, we've been going here. I've been going here for like 15 minutes, just running around in circles, not doing nothing, and everything else. And so I'm gonna end this live stream right now. You know, it's all just practice right now, trying to get all the kinks out and everything else. So I want to thank all y'all for coming out here and watching this and chilling with me for these 15 minutes, real quick. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'll do another live stream. I got a show coming on with Mo at 12 o'clock tomorrow on Moji's channel, so definitely check us there for the Game of Thrones Season 7 predictions video that we're going to be doing tomorrow, 12 o'clock. So, you know, you got the day off. You can relax a little bit. You know, right before you got your, before you get your barbecue on, or you're getting everything ready, you can put on Moji's channel, Don Tony Teflon, and Mo will be there talking Game of Thrones Season 7. And you'll be able to see me on the camera if you like to, if that's something that you like to do when I say these things for you. You know what I mean? And we will go through it to you then. So, if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace! And stay sexy.